You can never make me feel envy. When I know deep down you feel empty. That's why you overcompensating. Your moves don't match what you be saying. I wanna stay but you be playing. How many times I gotta say this? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janique and I'd like to thank you so much for tuning into my video today. If this is your first time here, make sure you lock into my channel by clicking on that subscribe button and also by clicking on that notification bell. That way you never miss an episode of anything that it is I'm doing here. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for trusting me with your content. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to recognize spiritually dead people in your life. If you're interested in hearing more about that topic, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's go ahead and hop into our topic. I don't know how many of you guys have seen the TV show called The Walking Dead. It's like, I've never really got into it, but I know people that used to watch it. So I think it's basically like there's some survivors left, but basically the whole world is wiped out and there's nothing but zombies left and the people who did not get infected. Now, as soon as I think they could smell them, then they run and try to kill them or bite them to infect them. But as long as they don't get bit or anything, they good. So I think it's like sound and smell or something they can hear. But anyway, our life is literally like The Walking Dead because there's people who are literally out here that are zombies. It's like people who are spiritually dead. People who literally have no morals, no code of ethics to live by at all. They are just without their soul. They're just not even present. So these people will try to hang on to you for dear life. They'll try to clutch onto that friendship, sink their teeth into you, and drain you for all the life that you have left. It's kind of similar to when you drink and you experience a blackout. It's like you're having an outer body experience because your soul has really left your vessel. It's too toxic there. It can't survive whatever you just did to it, which is why the blackout happens. Your soul is not present. So it's kind of like what's happening with these people try to stay in our lives, and these people try to talk to us, and these people try to reappear and just make themselves a known presence in our life. It's like, what is your angle? I recently had a conversation with the guy who was telling me how he cheated on his girlfriend and his girlfriend forgave him and took him back. But now he's saying he feels like she's cheating on him. So I was like, well, what makes you think she's cheating on you? He says, well, she is, staying out late, not answering her phone, going missing during certain periods of time when she's not supposed to be missing, and she just acting real funny and moving real funny, being secretive. Basically everything he was doing before he got caught cheating. So I was like, first of all, don't you recognize she's literally doing everything you were doing before? Put two and two together. You were cheating. Clearly she's doing something. But anyway, I was like, well, have you tried talking to her about your concerns, to see if she could change anything? He's like, yeah, but every time I talk to her, she tell me like I'm tripping, I'm just being crazy, and she's acting totally normal and nothing's going on. She's just basically denying everything. She's making me feel crazy. I said, wow, she's making you feel crazy. Is that how you made her feel when you were cheating on her? He was like, yeah, sometimes. I was like, well, the crazy thing about women, I let him in on a little secret, is when we get revenge, it's for us. It's not for anybody else. So we're not going to sit right here and tell you everything that we're doing. It's like a silent killer. It's like we're doing it behind your back the whole time. And when I was younger and I experienced my longest relationship, I did the same thing. I was secretly upset about what had occurred before, and I would literally be doing all kind of things behind his back and just not even feeling guilty about it because of what he put me through until one day I was like, man, I can't keep lying. Like, this man has turned me into the exact person that he was to me, and this ain't who I am. So I finally ended it and was like, man, I can't even see you anymore because I'm literally just going to keep doing you dirty. Like, I've lost respect for you. I have no respect for you. And when you don't have respect for anybody, then you just going to do them dirty. You going to do them however you want to do them. But I was trying to get this man to understand, like, I've literally been in her shoes before. So I know if she stayed with you, she's literally cheating on you. She's getting her revenge behind your back. And when you say she's making you feel crazy, stop going against your intuition. So first of all, let me tell y'all this. Anybody who you cheat on that wants to stay with you, there's an ulterior motive to that anyway. Don't ever be so full of yourself you think people really want to be with you because you're this awesome, amazing thing and you're the best thing since sliced bread. Like, no. These people that want to stay in your life after you do something wrong and dirty to them,
They have an ulterior motive. I'm telling you right now. So people be acting like they forgive you for stuff when the whole time they be holding a grudge. The whole time they be pissed, upset about something that you did that you ain't even know because they ain't communicated with you. They act like they fine. These people literally have no soul. They have no regard for God. They have no fear for God. They're not scared of what God is going to do in response to whatever they're trying to do to you. They don't care anymore. They're just so ready to end you. They are upset that you're happy. They're upset that you're happy. They're upset that you're doing good without them. They're upset that you actually have the audacity to not need them. They're pissed, okay? They are pissed off, okay? They want to be back in your life so bad just to ruin it. They just want one little piece of information that tells them that you're not doing as great as they think you're doing. And as soon as they get that piece of information, they're going to dip. They're going to do you dirty. They're going to do whatever it is they came to do to you. I'm telling you, these people think they slick and they really not slick. It's almost like this guy I met a few years ago. We had spent some time together, but he had did something I didn't like, so I ended up leaving. And I didn't tell him I was leaving or anything like that. I just left and dipped. So it was like almost like he felt abandoned in that moment, I guess, right? And then shortly after that, I tried to continue the relationship we were having, but it just was getting on my nerves so bad. So I ended up dipping again. Now, this ghosting that I was doing, I was younger, so, you know, I just wasn't mature enough to know the type of impact that ghosting has on a person. So this guy keeps coming back around and acts like he wants to engage in a relationship with me, but I could feel the animosity like spewing off of him. I could feel the animosity. I could feel him wanting revenge so bad. Like, I know he wants to get me back for ghosting him. These people are not slick. I'm telling y'all, you did one little thing, and even though you apologize for it, it's not enough for them. They want blood. I tell you, people are so funny. Like, they be coming back trying to do things that hurt your feelings, thinking it's gonna hurt your feelings when you really don't even care. It's like, I don't even care that you did that. I really don't even care. Like, it doesn't even bother me. You are so small in my life. So small. You're not even in my life for real. Why would I care about this little thing you did? So watch out for people. They be coming in to hurt you. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy, okay? Whether he's stealing your energy, whether he's coming to kill your dreams, whether he's coming to destroy the foundation that you have built up for yourself, he's coming to do something. You need to watch out for your enemy. I'm telling you, it's nothing but zombies around. They're everywhere. These people, they are out for anyone with good energy. I'm telling you right now. It's like these zombies, they want to invade your life so bad. They want to know what you have going on. What is the plan? They want to know what's next for you. They want to know what you got going on. So when the person who they've been talking to about you asks them if they talked to you lately, they want to have something to say so bad. So bad. Because you know these people asking about you, right? You know they're asking about you. You got to watch out for people who are spiritually dead, though. People who still, and this is no shade to you if you do this, but that's not what we do up over here. People who are literally having multiple sex partners right now. Like, especially in this day and age, like, every day the battle for our soul gets worse and worse. The devil is down here right now collecting souls, okay? He can't get back into heaven. He doesn't want you to get into there. So he is trying to do anything while you're here on earth, because that's all the time he has, right? He's trying to do anything to get you to join forces with him, even though the battle is already won. The battle is already the Lord's. We've already won the battle, the chosen one. So he wants you to come over to his side so bad. So what does he do? He entices you with a good time. You got these friends around you that want you to go out and spend money, even though they know that you want to save for something. They invite you out to every single event. They want you to get stupid, sloppy drunk. They want you to pass out. Oh my God. I saw this girl on Instagram. She posted like her passed out. She be doing that a lot too. Like, she'll be getting drunk and then passing out. And I'd be like, oh my God, like, your soul has left your body. Your soul left your body. It's like, man, I can't be around that for real. Like, these people want you to go out, get bent, get tore up, go out, spend all your money doing things that you've done a million times already. We are on a time loop here. It's like every day is the same. Every day is the same. Every day is the same. When do you get tired of destroying your vessel? When do you get tired of not taking care of your vessel? When do you get tired of not caring about your future? Because how you treat your body today is going to reflect in who you are in 10 years. Like in 10 years, you're going to be looking at yourself like, wow. I know for me, I'm glad I slowed down on my drinking. I'm so glad I slowed down on my drinking. You know, the devil's in my ear all weekend trying to get me to go to the daiquiri spot. Because I told y'all before that I usually go to this daiquiri spot near my house. But I've been trying to stay away from it just because I don't really need it. Like, what do I need the liquor for? I'm in here by myself anyway. You know, I got my son with me. But it's like, I don't know. I might go get one a little later. I don't know. You see me? I'm still going back and forth. But it's like... I don't want to be out here slowly killing myself. I want to be just pouring life into myself for real. I want to have meaningful relationships, meaningful bonds, meaningful friendships. I want to have long-lasting friendships. I don't want to be around fake people who just talked about each other yesterday and now today we're going to act like we're the best of friends. Like, that's not what I'm looking to be around. These people who literally... These people who are literally still focused on materialistic things that you could physically just see. These people are lost. They're so lost. They are not understanding, like, right now it's so important to preserve your energy. We don't know what's going to happen here in the future. Like, times are changing. The days are going by quicker and quicker and quicker. And we want to be sure that we are not hanging around spiritually dead people. We don't need nobody around us who doesn't believe in what we believe in. They don't want to fight for what they believe in. Anybody around you who is not willing to say the name of their savior. People who are just still low vibrational for real. Like, you just don't want nobody in your life right now that's trying to feed off of your energy, that's trying to feed off what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, we all have a purpose here. If you have not gotten into your purpose yet, if you have not found your reason for being here on earth, that's what you need to be focused on. Not what you're doing this weekend, not what you're doing next weekend, not brunch, not your sneaky links, not any of that. Focus on the kingdom of God and all his riches will be added onto you. That's what you need to be focused on. For anything you want, it will come to you. All you got to do is focus on the Lord. I know people are spiritually dead because I'm seeing all the things they have on social media. Like, people are willing to get beat up to get views online. People are willing to get punched, slapped. People are willing to die playing pranks on people just to get views on social media. People are getting naked on social media. People are getting their body done to get likes and views on social media. People are stripping to get likes and views on social media. People are doing all kind of things just to get likes and views on social media. Like, where it doesn't end, right? If there wasn't people out here doing things like that to get views on social media, then people wouldn't feel pressured to do the same thing. It's like, at what point do we come together and be like, you know, the world order is not working for the greater good of our population? Like, when do we change? You know, at the end of the day, everybody would be further ahead if we had the ability to focus on ourselves and not these dead-end jobs, not these dead-end relationships and things like that. Like, these people, when they come around me, like, I could feel when they're dead on the inside. I could feel when they're not interested in what I'm interested in and they're faking. I could feel when they're secretly wanting something else from me, but they're not saying it. Like, I could feel all these types of things. I could feel when somebody's just trying to drain my energy because they won't let me go. Like, these people who try to keep you on the phone and not saying nothing to you. Like, they ain't talking about nothing that you want to be talking about, nothing that you even want in your existence. It's like, you had to put yourself into my existence today. Why do you want to be on my brain so bad? Because they want to distract you. I've had all these family members coming out the woodworks in the last few days, and I'm like, where are you guys coming from? Like, they don't talk to me no other time, right? And even one of them, she keeps texting me hi. If I text back hi, she doesn't respond. Why are you wasting my time? Why do you want to distract me so bad? Get a life. People don't have nothing to say. They ask you, hey, what you doing? You at work? If you be like, yeah, I'm at work, you be like, what's up? They be like, oh, it's not important. Why are you hitting me up then? I'm not understanding it. And they never say nothing else about it. They call you a bunch of times and act like it's an emergency, and then when you get back to them, you be like, what happened? They be like, oh, no, I'm good now. What is up with you? Like, why are you trying to distract me so bad? Why do you want my focus to be on you so bad when I'm trying to focus on my relationship with God? That's the most important thing to me, as it should be to anybody. Okay, we don't know when it's going to be our last day, and you want to be prepared for when it comes. We can never truly prepare for death, because if we knew the exact date and time and everything that we would die, we would, of course, behave a lot differently, right? Because we know when the end is coming, but the end is near. The end is near. I'm not saying you're going to pass away tomorrow or anything like that, but I'm letting you know, like, time, we're on borrowed time here. We're on a time We're on a time clock right now. Like, our time is running out. Like, what are you going to do with the time that you have left? When you leave here on earth, what impact are you going to be able to say you made? Are you going to be able to say you posted cute pictures? Are you going to be able to say, like, you made a greater change for the population? You did something that impacted humanity. You left something behind that will change the course of history forever. Like, we should all be striving to have that level of accomplishment in our life. These people who have made it in life, these people who have made huge impacts on the world, they're no different from me and you. The only thing that's different is the action they took. So be consistent with your dreams, be consistent with your goals, be consistent with your boundaries, and I bet it will all work out for you. But just keep the zombies away. Just keep the zombies away from you. Make them stay 6 feet, 50 feet, whatever it takes to make sure they don't bite you and affect you with what they got going on. You never know when the devil is coming to strike you, but if you leave a door open through sin, he can come in through anywhere. Ooh, and this brings me to a scripture when they talked about how when you get rid of a spirit, so say you get rid of the spirit of depression, or you get rid of the spirit of anxiety, or you get rid of the spirit of lust, or you get rid of the spirit of greed or gluttony or something like that. When you get rid of that spirit, it says the spirit goes around, it can't find rest, it's bouncing everywhere trying to find a place to lay, and it can't find any rest. So that spirit is going to come back and return to its owner, and it's going to bring 7 deadlier spirits with them. Okay, so can you imagine having all these spirits come back to you and try to latch themselves back onto you? They're hoping to find your house unclean. That's why you have to keep a clean vessel, keep a clean house. You understand? So when the spirits come back to try to attack you, spirits don't want to live in no clean place. Why do you think people stink out here? Why do you think I saw a lady this morning? It's 7 a.m. and she smells horrible. Horrible. Like, you're going to work and you don't take a shower. I don't even know what it is. I'm starting to think I smell spirits at this point. I'm starting to think like I'm smelling the spirit. I'm starting not to think that I'm smelling an actual smell. I'm like, I'm gonna smell what your spirit is doing, because when people have any hygiene issues, when people are not doing their hair, when people don't even look themselves in the mirror, that's a spirit on them. That is a spirit. That is an unclean spirit. Spirits don't want to live nowhere where it's super clean. Why would they? That's not where they want to reside at. When you super clean, you ain't gonna do nothing that spirits like to do. Spirits, them unclean spirits, they like to turn up. Them unclean spirits like to have multiple sex partners. Unclean spirits like to wear dirty things, be in dirty environments, be in toxic places, experience toxic things, do nasty things. I'm telling you, that's what unclean spirits like to do. Unclean spirits don't like to be nowhere where it's clean at, where it's classy at, where you doing what you're supposed to do. That's not what they want. So if you try to keep your vessel clean, keep your vessel pure. And you can do this a lot of ways, by watching what you take in on social media, watching what type of music you listen to, just paying attention to what you engage in, because everything secretly is feeding your spirit. Food, music, entertainment, podcasts, TV, and friendship, sex, drugs, everything secretly is feeding your spirit. So you have to pay attention to what you're choosing to take in. I'm trying to purge the secular music right now, because I was good on secular music for a while, and then I slowly started introducing it back into my routine, and right now I'm trying to kind of fade back out of it, because I realize when I'm listening to more secular music as opposed to more gospel music, then I tend to engage in more activities that I wouldn't engage in when people offer it to me, because the devil is going to come and offer you something 24/7. He's going to come and offer you a good time 24/7. And when you have, say you listen to, I used to listen to I Would Never Stop Going In every day by Rich Homie Quan, and wake up every day wanting to get some money. This music is programming us. We singing it, we chanting it over and over and over again. It's like, if you're chanting the wrong type of music, you can find yourself in all kind of situations and environments that you're really not even trying to be in. So it's your spiritual journey. Do whatever is best for you. But I'm going to link my playlist for soul music down below if you're looking for a different type of vibe to get with when it comes to your music. That way it can give you some fresh ideas. Shout out to my homegirl who sent me a playlist with over 400 songs on it. I'm still working through that, but just feed your spirit. Feed your spirit to keep it alive and well. Feed your spirit good things to make sure your spirit is healthy. Your body is a temple, and don't you forget it. Keep them unclean spirits away from you. I hope you enjoyed my message today. If you did, make sure you check out some of my other messages. Also, make sure you like this video. I will see you in the next one. Janique here, Janique TV. Peace.